Oh, you know what's really weird?
What?
I'm gonna hit record so we can get this.
Yeah, we're broadcasting too, so
Oh,
good. Let's
perfect.
get the weird
So,
stuff.
so yesterday
Yes.
I came down the stairs and the front door was unlocked. I'm like, I'm the only
That's
one here,
that's terrifying.
and Katie usually locks the door when she leaves,
Right.
at like an hour before I get out of bed, right?
Right.
So I was like, well, that's weird. Maybe she just forgot to lock the door.
Right.
Thought nothing of it, and went out the door, locked the door, did my thing, went to work, came home. She came home and she said, "This morning the back door was unlocked."
What?
And I went, "Okay, well," and then I went and I thought back and I went, "Okay, hang on a second. Did you lock the front door this morning?"
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like,
So.
well, this is interesting. So somebody came in the back door,
And walked out the front door?
walked out the front. It's the only explanation. If she locked the front door and it was unlocked when I got down the stairs,
Right.
somebody had to leave.
Oh man. Do you think I mean, you live in like a pretty nice neighborhood. It's not like you live like in the Jane and Finch or anything.
Yeah, no.
So, it's not like someone maybe someone just walked into the wrong house. They just thought like, "Hey, this is my house." And then they're like, "Oh shit, this isn't my house."
Yeah, through the patio door at the back?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah, fair enough. It's a little strange. It's a little creepy.
Yeah.
So I did I did a walk around.
Wow.
Nothing
Yeah, make sure nothing's missing. Exactly.
Yeah, nothing was. I don't think anything was missing. Nothing was apparently missing. At
Right.
least.
Nothing that you treasure is missing.
Yeah.
I can see your computers are
All
alive
my-
and well.
Yes, my computer's the studio is alive and well and working and all that jazz. Anyway, while that story's out of the way, welcome to the Cinematic Inquisition, everybody. My name is Tyler Hoskin, as always. It doesn't change.
Good.
Yeah,
It would get confusing if it did.
It would get confusing. And over there in Studio B, we've got Chris Taylor.
What is up?
And we are live streaming to the YouTubes, youtube.com/RabblePress.
That's right. You can see all the past videos there. You can see us live when we go live. I don't know. It's great. You should check it out.
Yeah,
Look
Tuesday
at our,
nights.
Look
Tuesday
at our
nights at 8
beautiful
p.m.
faces. That's right. Every Tuesday.
Tuesday. It's when all the regular movies come out and
That's right.
the videos.
That's right. Instead of watching those, or before you watch those.
Before you watch those,
Before you
come
watch
check
those.
us out so you know which ones to go buy.
That's right. Although
That's
it is a little late at night.
Hey now.
Yeah.
Well, there's lots of digital copies these days. You can go to iTunes and get
You're right. You're right.
It's all good that way. Anywho, let's go to what happened in the theater over the past weekend.
Yeah, let's, because it's fantastic.
Because it is absolutely fantastic numbers this weekend. So just to remind everyone of what happened with our picks for last week, Chris, you went with Steve Jobs with 21 million. I'm not going to do the points because there's no point.
Nope.
And I did Last Witch Hunter with 25 million.
Uh-huh.
So, moving on to the actual numbers of what actually happened this week. So, do you remember that movie we were talking about called Gem and the Holograms?
I do.
Well, it came out in 2,413 theaters.
That's almost nationwide.
Almost nationwide. And it came in at number 15.
So good.
With $1.3 million.
That's awesome.
Now, to be fair, it only had a budget of $5 million, so I wouldn't necessarily call it a flop.
And I would say that the marketing for this movie is actually pretty weak, because you would think that they would want to they should be marketing this to
absolutely.
They should be marketing it to my wife.
Right.
Because, maybe she, maybe a little bit old, but people my age, would go see Gem and the Holograms. Although I don't think this movie has the same vibe.
No,
but again, I don't know because the marketing's been so shitty.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, maybe when it comes on to Netflix, we'll give it a watch.
Right. It'll be the movie of the week.
Yeah. And then also out this week was Rock the Casbah.
Right, which we both said we want to watch,
Yes.
but we both said was not going to make any money.
Correct.
And we were goddamn right.
We were goddamn right. However, it did make more money than Gem and the Holograms.
Yeah, slightly.
It was only in 2012 theaters.
Yeah.
And it made $1.4 million this weekend.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's not a great week for these movies.
You know, with that cast, you think that it's not a low budget film, but you kind of hope that it was low budget. Just because
You kind of hope that everybody kind of took a pay cut to do this movie.
Right. And they were just like, yeah, let's do it because we really like the project.
Exactly. So then those are the opening movies that kind of dropped off.
Oh, there's one
There's
more.
well, there's
or two
one
more.
I guess there is two more. So Steve Jobs got its wide release this weekend.
Yep.
It had 2,493 theaters. It did have an increase of 369.7%.
Right. That sounds good.
However, it only hit number 7 this week.
Damn. So I was wrong.
Yeah. $7.1 million.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then at number 6 was another movie that opened this weekend, Paranormal Activity: The Ghost Dimension.
What a terrible title.
It is an awful title. $8 million. Not so good.
Yeah.
Don't see a budget for it, but I'm assuming it probably didn't cost a whole hell of a lot. But who the hell knows? It opened in 1,656 theaters.
Yeah.
So, those were the... well, let's just keep going. Number 5 is Hotel Transylvania 2.
Yep.
With $8.8 million. It dropped off 29% from last week, but still beat Paranormal Activity. Hilarious.
Yeah.
It's almost at 150 million.
That's crazy.
Hotel Transylvania 3, anybody?
I would imagine so.
At number 4 is my guess of The Last Witch Hunter. So we were both wrong, so you keep the belt. Oh, no, did I?
No, I still had it.
No, that's right. You did still have it. That's correct. So 2 wins, 4 weeks. Not bad. It made $10.8 million, which isn't terrible.
Right.
Not terrible. Number 3 is Bridge of Spies. They made $11.3 million. Up to 32.5. And I'm surprised that its budget was only 40 mil.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it would have been more than that.
Thought it would have been 40 mil for Tom Hanks.
Yeah, really.
But I guess that's pretty much all. That's pretty much it. That's in the movie, at least. Anyway, really, he's like the only star.
I thought there was someone else in it. Hold on.
Holding.
I could have swore there was like a big name aside from him, although it doesn't look like
Alan Alda.
Alan Alda. I was definitely thinking of Alan Alda.
Alan Alda's in the movie.
Yeah. But I guess Alan Alda is not a big name in 2015.
I guess not.
Oh, that's right. And his wife is Amy Ryan, who you may know from The Office as Holly.
Yes, I do. So that was number 3. Number 2 is Goosebumps.
Yep.
It made $15.5 million this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
It's at 43.7. This makes me happy that it's doing well. Like,
Yeah.
I love Goosebumps.
Good. Yeah, it's going to make its budget back for sure.
Absolutely. For sure on that. Budget of only 58 mil. So, Goosebumps 2.
That will be a thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And number 1 this week, swapping spots with Goosebumps, is The Martian. Back on
top. Matt Damon.
$15.7 million.
crazy.
Total of 166.1.
I can't believe it's made that much money. Like I
66.
I expected like it
What?
to do well, but I didn't expect that.
It's insane. 108 million dollar budget, and it's just raking in the dough.
Yep.
Just
And I
raking.
still haven't seen it because I'm a fucking scrub.
Yeah. I feel like there's a song there,
Yeah. But
but
no,
I'm not gonna sing it.
no scrubs.
Yep. That's the one. That's the one.
Now I'm thinking of the other guys. When
Oh, no pigeon?
no, what's his name? He would just sing like, or he would just like say all the lines from Michael Keaton. That's the guy, and he
Oh,
would say all lines from what band was that? TLC.
TLC. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. What was that? What was that movie?
No, it was the other guys.
Oh, right. Yep. That was funny.
Yeah,
Yeah. Good times.
love that movie.
Good times.
Love Michael Keaton.
He's a funny guy.
Best Batman ever.
Best Batman. All right. Moving on to what's coming out this week in the theater.
Yes.
So, October 30th, usually a pretty big
You would think so, yeah.
horror movie weekend,
Yep.
with Halloween being the Saturday this week. But for the most part, I don't know about it. So, our first one is a comedy starring Bradley Cooper.
This is not a comedy, is it?
Well, that's what it says. It says
Really?
genre comedy, rating R.
Comedy? Wow. I see it.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailers for this movie?
I have not.
Okay, they do not make it look like a comedy. They make it
No.
look like like it's
Well-
super serious.
Yeah. For those of you who are wondering what the fuck we're
Oh
talking
yeah.
about, it's called Burnt
Yeah.
with Bradley Cooper, who is a chef who destroys his career with drugs and diva behavior. He cleans up and returns to London, determined to redeem himself by spearheading a top restaurant that can gain 3 Michelin stars. Seriously?
Is it London?
That's what it says.
Oh, because man, I could swear in the thing it was Paris in the trailer, but whatever, somewhere in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a terrible. Like this movie looks terrible.
Yeah. So you got Bradley Cooper, Sienna Miller,
Yeah,
Emma Thompson.
yeah,
I don't know.
it does not look good.
No. Another movie coming out this week
Yes.
is Our Brand is Crisis,
Which is a terrible title.
which is an awful title because you're like, what the hell is this about? And then you realize it's about a political
Yeah, it's
election in
in-
Mexico.
is it Mexico? I thought it was Colombia or Brazil.
Or yeah, it's one of the
yeah. It looks. So this one definitely looks better than Burnt. I do actually want to see this movie because she's like Sandra Bullock plays like a political strategist
yeah,
who like goes in to help people win elections.
yeah,
And so she goes to this country and she realizes that the guy that she's helping is kind of a douche. And so she like, she realizes like, oh, maybe I should be a better person and help him be a better person, whatever.
yeah.
And then Billy Bob Thornton's like the other guy's political consultant. And they
I don't
butted
know.
heads. I don't know. It looks okay. I like Billy Bob Thornton. I like Sandra Bullock. I like political stuff.
Well, IMDb had Burnt at 6.9,
Yeah.
and IMDb has Our Brand is Crisis at 5.5.
Okay. Then maybe not so much.
Maybe not so much. So the only one that I see that is going to be any
Wait,
kind.
you're missing a movie.
Am I missing a movie?
Yes, because there is a movie that goes along with the Halloween
Well, I'm
theme.
the Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for right now.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying that out of the two. I'm sorry.
No.
I jumped the gun.
Yeah. So the only one that I can see.
We
that
need to
it
edit
could
the show
be-
now. Edit the show.
Oh no. No editing. We don't do editing here.
We never edit.
So yeah, so Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse
Yeah.
is a comedy horror movie
Yep.
with 3 scouts on the eve of their last campout discover the true meaning of friendship when they attempt to save their town from a zombie outbreak. I want to see.
Yeah, it looks
so dumb. It's
right.
It's
It
one of
looks like silly funny. Like it might play well, but it might not.
Apparently it is rated R as well.
Yes.
So
That's a good thing.
Somewhat promising. So that's what's coming out this weekend.
Yep.
So
Well, I guess I better get my
gotta get your shit together.
Slack chat up here, eh?
And I don't know what to do.
Oh my god, I'm so confused. Uh-oh. No. God damn it, I gotta do it from my phone. I'm not signed in on my computer anymore.
Womp womp.
Slack chat. Okay, so what do we got? We got Scout's Guide, Burnt, or Our Brand is Crisis.
And do keep in mind that there are other movies out there.
There are other movies out there.
Just saying. Now, the next week is going to be interesting.
What's next week? Peanut Spectre.
Spectre.
Come on. Interesting.
It's going to
Aren't we already contributing to one of those movies?
We are.
Okay.
This is true.
Let's see. Okay.
Yeah,
Fuck, man, this is tough. I don't even know.
I'm doing it. I'm just doing it.
Yeah, I'm doing it as well.
Just doing it. It's not. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm doing it.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready?
Go.
Go. Oh, good number.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
All right. So we're both attempting to do. Hopefully what everybody else we're thinking and going to see a horror movie this weekend.
Right.
And going to see a fun horror movie at least.
Yeah.
Scout's Guide to Zombie Apocalypse. I am going with $15.143 million.
Yep.
And Chris, you were going with $19.122 million.
Correct.
Well then, this should be interesting. Dun dun dun. All right. Moving on. To some movies that have come out this week.
Yes.
Today, in fact.
What came out? Tell me.
Well, I think you're going to stop the podcast right now and go run out to your store to get this one.
All right.
It's The Human Centipede 3, the final sequence.
All right. See you later.
See ya.
The final sequence?
Yeah.
Like we finally figured out the one that's going to work. This guy, his ass has to be connected to that guy's mouth, and then that guy, his ass, this is the one. This is the sequence.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I can't believe they made the third.
I can't believe they made anything past the first one.
I can't believe they made the first one. Also out is The Gift.
Yes.
And Southpaw. Southpaw is out.
Wow.
Yeah. And Pixels.
Pixels.
That didn't take long.
Nope. Why would it when it's so terrible?
So terrible.
We can talk about that when we get to the what have you watched segment.
Oh, all right. That's pretty much it. There's a movie called Max coming out. I think it's a dog that was in the military.
Yes.
And then the 6th season of The Middle.
Okay.
Yeah. That is it. Which is a little slow for this week. To be
right. Yeah, it's all crap.
Yeah. All of it.
It's all crap.
Shame. And like nothing horror related except for The Gift.
Yeah.
Like that is well, I guess The Human Centipede, but
yeah.
But
did we do that in unison? I think our heads were going. Yeah.
Doing the bob.
Yeah. You guys should be watching this on YouTube right now.
Absolutely. To a couple of movies TV shows that cut or renewed or reduced or whatever. Mythbusters is over.
That's Like, that's crazy to me.
Next year is going to be its last year.
Although me and Lindsay were talking about this, like I haven't watched it since the split with
right. Yeah.
with
And I
the
think
other guys.
a little bit.
So
I hear you on that one. I haven't seen it since then either. A TV show called Switched at Birth has been renewed for a 5th season.
oh, good.
Yeah, shows how much we've been paying attention to those kind of shows.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it like legit people that were actually switched at birth, or is this like a so it's like is it a reality show or is this like scripted?
I believe it is scripted. Because it says a drama following 2 girls who find out they were mistakenly switched at birth.
Great.
Yeah. Super duper.
It sounds awesome. I wish I was watching it.
Do you?
No.
Limitless has got a full season. And Blood and Oil has been reduced. So they've cut episodes off that.
Yeah.
And yeah. That's about it.
Cool.
Yeah. Good times.
Good times.
Big news in the Broken Lizard world.
Yes, very big.
Super Tubers 2 has officially started filming today.
Yes. Yesterday, actually. It was yesterday. Yeah.
So excited. I hope
Me
fun
too. I hope it's good.
It better be good. I put some money into that shit.
That's right. Does that mean if it's bad, they give you your money back?
I wish.
We're sorry, Tyler. Here's your money back.
Yeah. No, they're giving me some shit. So.
Yeah. Like some actual shit, or.
Yeah. I'm getting a lot of shit.
Like human feces.
Maybe.
Okay.
Knowing them, probably.
Yeah, really. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I'm getting a box set of all the Blu-rays signed by them.
That's awesome, actually.
It's been pretty fantastic.
That is awesome.
So that's gonna be pretty wicked. Not gonna lie. And,
imagine that day when they had this like sit down and sign all the copies.
Sign all that stuff. Oh,
fuck.
yeah. There's
Thank you.
Oh, thanks. No kidding. That would be pretty intense right there.
Intense, like camping.
Like exactly like camping. Just like camping. Yeah. So, I just watched Jurassic World.
Yes.
And
for the first time, you hadn't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
Okay, cool.
So,
what did you think? Yeah, I was the same. Like
I was like, I feel like I've seen this movie before.
Yeah, because it was really similar to the first one.
Right? And there's very similar things. Like in what world do you have a paddock that holds a fucking dinosaur? And have doors that can fit the dinosaur out?
Can I tell you what world?
Jurassic World.
Jurassic World. Damn it, you stole my punchline.
I just, I don't, what?
No, it's a good question.
Like, I know it helped save them at the end.
Yeah.
Right? But seriously?
No, it was dumb.
Why? And why would you go out there?
I don't know.
Like, I don't know. It bothers me that, yay, let's have a big door for this giant dinosaur to just,
right.
walk through if he wants to.
If he feels like it.
Because it clearly takes a long time to get it open.
Right.
And closed.
Right.
And, like, why isn't there, like, a handle door with a little keypad to just open and close?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I don't get it.
What did you think of Chris Pratt?
You know what? I like Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
He was probably the saving grace of that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, he was good.
He was, I think he might have been probably the one the viewers in the movie.
Right. Yeah,
going,
he
like,
was.
why are you doing that?
Why are we doing this stuff? Yeah,
You're an idiot.
and it's funny how fast I was able to like let go of the fact that he had trained raptors.
Yeah.
Like I kind of like that was like such a big sticking point for me in the like marketing, and then I was just like when I'm watching the movie, I'm like, yeah, that seems totally legit. Like I'm totally fine with it.
And how they did it too, like it did make sense. Like
Right.
when you saw the poster or the trailers with him in the paddock
Riding
sitting
the
there with
motorcycle.
pants,
Oh yeah,
right? You didn't really. They kind of played it off like that's what he does to train them,
yeah. Right.
but in the movie he's saving somebody's ass.
That's right.
And he's scared shitless.
That's right.
Right? Like so. It does make sense.
That scene taken out of context, like
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like screw you guys.
yeah, when you see it in context, it's way better. Yeah.
But yeah, and like any animal can be trained. Yes, they're prehistoric and their minds are
Right.
small or whatever, but
No,
they
you're
can still be
right. You're right, and
Right.
that's it. So.
with the right motivation.
Mhm.
Humans or rats or whatever,
Yeah.
feed them. It's fine. It's all good.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't. I felt like I'd watched it before. You know.
No, I totally get that. I felt the same thing. I felt like it was a pretty big rehash of
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff that happened in the first one.
And they've clearly set it up for another one.
Oh, of course. Oh no, they've already said there's going to be another one.
Yeah. So.
I mean, and why wouldn't you? You like.
Well, you made a shit ton of money. You made
You're
what,
the
$10 million opening weekend?
You're the #1 movie so far this year,
Yeah,
and
so far.
I don't know. Like, do they count? Like, will Star Wars count as the #1 movie this year, even if it doesn't make all its money until well into next year?
To be totally honest with you,
Yeah,
I think it's got about 2 weeks this year.
yeah.
I don't have.
It's not gonna make 600 million in 2 weeks.
I don't know.
It
could.
It can't make that much in 2 weeks.
You don't think so?
I mean, it could, but I don't see it. I do not see it.
If it goes back to back weekends at 200 million, which is entirely possible,
It is totally possible.
because you're gonna go see it at least 4 times
Well,
each weekend.
three.
Each weekend.
I don't know about each weekend, but I will see it at least 3 times that first
So
weekend.
yeah, and we've got our tickets.
Yep.
So if you're going to watch this movie, we are going to talk about it after we watch it.
And it'll be very spoiler heavy.
very,
Guarantee that now.
Yeah, so it'll be a special episode that we do.
Now you're going to the later showing, right? You're going to
showing, yeah.
Okay.
So you'll have time to have a nap.
So I'll have time to text you all the spoilers.
Yes.
You might want to just turn your phone off after.
I'll just turn my phone off.
Yeah.
Can
you believe that Luke Skywalker is Kylo Ren's dad?
Oh God. What?
I hope I'm wrong, but I really don't think I am.
Yeah, you never know.
Oh man. So, what else you watched this week?
I watched a bunch of TV.
Yep.
I've gotten Katie into watching Sons of Anarchy.
Okay.
So we crushed season 1.
Yep.
On Sunday. That's all we did on Sunday.
On Sunday. Nice.
Yeah. 13 episodes done. That is all we did.
Oh man.
And then I came down here and did the interactive experience. Like, we
Right.
still have time.
That's crazy.
Right?
That's fucking crazy. Oh my god, I can't do 13 hours straight at anything.
Well, no, it's not entirely true. We did 11, 10 or 11, and then did interactive experience, and then we went and finished it off.
Gotcha.
It was.
Oh man, that's a lot of fucking.
It was a lot of, but it's such a good show.
No, I never actually watched the show, but when Lindsay was watching it, I would like catch scenes here or there, and I'm like, I know I would like this show.
Yeah, it's a good one for sure.
But
gets
I've seen all the big beats, so I know like all the stuff that happens. So it's kind of like, I can't really watch it now.
I know what's coming. I can't watch it again. I think I've watched up to the end of season 4.
Right.
And I know there's 3 seasons after that. So once we get past season 4, it's going to be all new to me.
Yeah.
Because I stopped watching because there was an interest. So we finally started watching that, and I believe we're into season 2 now, so we're going to start watching all that stuff now that we're done Suits.
Right.
Cut up on Suits.
Yes.
Motherfuckers, how do they fuck you for ending it that way?
I love that. I love how mad it makes you.
God damn it!
Like I really do.
And that game of spoilers.
Yeah, the Game of Thrones spoiler in it. Yeah, it's
What
pretty
the
bad.
fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Like remember when we didn't know anything about a show?
Yeah.
And we could just go into it not knowing anything and be surprised. Bastards.
Bastards is right.
Indeed. I don't know what else I watched. I watched Heroes.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. It's
okay. I'm still like, I'm gonna give it a bunch of episodes and then I'm gonna catch up because like I really don't think I'm gonna get into it because I think it's gonna be the same problem I had with the last Heroes, like the first run of Heroes.
I keep expecting somebody else to show up, like from the old cast.
Right. And see, and that's the other thing, right?
And they haven't yet.
Mm-hmm. Are they hinting at? Is that what it is? That
they're hinting at it huge.
Yeah.
And they just, I don't know. It's weird. It's very strange.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm still watching all my comic book shows. Gotham's ratings went up this week.
Yeah.
No, still not gonna watch it.
Oh no, definitely not. There is zero chance of me ever watching Gotham.
And I PVR'd the Supergirl.
Okay.
So I haven't watched that, but that aired yesterday. Its premiere aired yesterday.
Right.
Apparently, it was the highest rated premiere for this season, which is pretty crazy. So I'll be watching that. Still watching my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's going strong. And The Flash and the Arrow. Loving that shit. What are you watching?
Awesome. Not so much from TV, but I watched some movies this week.
Oh, did you?
I did. I watched okay, let me recall here. Okay, so I watched Trainwreck. And it was aptly titled. That movie is fucking terrible.
Yeah?
Yes. So there was only one good thing about it.
Okay.
And his name is John Cena, and I really wish I could play the fucking the meme that goes with that because he was so fucking funny in it.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like I just don't understand how bad. Like it was so bad. Like Bill Hader, not funny. Amy Schumer, I hate her anyways. I don't think she's funny to begin with. But she was just like, oh, I like sex and I'm awkward around people and I don't want a relationship. Ew, gross. And like that was like, and that was the whole plot of the movie is like, I don't want a relationship. It's like, it was not good. There was like 2 good scenes. One was with John Cena. The other good scene was with Marv Albert, and that's it.
Oh, that's bad.
Yes.
So it was a train wreck. That's bad. That's too bad.
Yeah. So don't watch Trainwreck unless you're like bored and have nothing else to watch. So I did watch another comedy this week.
Oh, did you?
That surprised me. I watched Vacation.
Oh.
Now, Vacation surprised me because I expected it to be terrible. And it wasn't. Now, it wasn't great, and it was nowhere near as good as, like, the old Vacation movies.
Right.
I would put it, just a little bit, because European Vacation is obviously the worst vacation movie.
What do you mean? I thought it was the best.
No, definitely not. It's like, well below that, but it was still, like, surprisingly good. surprisingly good. So
Nice.
I liked they kind of did the same. They had some similar jokes, but I will say this: it's way more like dick and ass and fart jokes
Oh,
than I
perfect.
would expect from a vacation movie, because they weren't like dick and ass and fart jokes. It was just like, it was Chevy Chase humor, and Chevy Chase doesn't do those kind of jokes. Like, that's not his thing. And the fact that they did that was a little weird for me. Although Chevy Chase was barely in it anyways, but yeah. I also watched. Oh, sorry, I tried to watch Pixels.
Yeah.
I turned it off about a half an hour in.
Oh, you couldn't do it, eh?
It's so bad,
So bad.
so ridiculously bad.
Like, not even a good part.
Oh my god, man! Like I don't like. I mean, I know I don't think it's a spoiler, but Kevin James is the president.
Shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
No.
I'm out. I'm out. You can't. On no planet does Kevin James ever get elected to be the president of the United States, and
Hey.
have a best friend who's Adam Sandler, who is basically a fucking what's the Best Buy guys? What's that?
Oh, the Geek Squad?
Geek Squad. That's it. Yeah, he's basically a Geek Squad guy who goes to people's houses and installs their fucking high def TVs.
Seriously?
Yes, I'm not kidding.
That friend?
Yes,
There's no way.
yeah. And then when I turned it off, so they I guess they filmed it in Hamilton.
Okay.
So because I turned it off at right when they were in front of the Hamilton Farmers Market,
Yeah.
and I'm like, this is supposed to be Washington D.C., and I clearly know that this is Hamilton, and I'm done because I just can't can't handle it.
That's bad.
And it's so bad. It's so bad. Maybe I'll give it another shot, like when I'm like super bored or something. But
Well, you did watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I did, and I watched all of that. So what does that tell you? That I waited all the way through that and turned Pixels off after 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's bad. Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Good times. Speaking of Adam Sandler, did you see the trailer I sent in the
is
chat?
it the Ridiculous Six?
The Ridiculous Six?
I did not watch it yet. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I missed it. I see it on IMDb right now, but
oh my
does
god.
it look bad?
Yeah.
You know that it's like supposed to be terrible.
Oh, I know. I understand that.
Like a bunch of people walked off the set because he made like racist jokes. Like like the extras were like leaving the set because of the racist jokes that were in the
I have no
script.
doubt.
So,
Because the six of them are all different, like, races and disabilities and all that crap.
yeah.
And they're all apparently brothers.
Okay.
So they all have the same dad.
Okay.
And they become the Ridiculous Six.
Nothing about this sounds good.
No. So we've got originally the movie of the Magnificent Seven.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got the Hateful Eight.
Mm-hmm.
And now being released on Netflix at Christmas is the Ridiculous Six. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what to say about it. It's like you got Adam Sandler, Terry Crews, Jorge Garcia.
Yeah.
Who else we got? Taylor Lautner, Rob Schneider, Luke Wilson,
Awful.
Steve Buscemi,
I love Steve
Norm
Buscemi.
Macdonald, Danny Trejo, Will Forte.
See, this cast, like some of the cast sounds pretty good, and it's just like
The cast, the cast is absolutely ridiculous. Like when you watch the trailer, they do like they flash all the last names of the main characters,
right.
and then they just start flashing the last names of everybody else,
Yeah.
and they go on for like 30 seconds of flashing big names,
That's crazy.
and you're just like, what? What is going on? So, I don't know. Thank God it's going to be on Netflix,
Yeah,
so I don't have to pay any extra for it.
yeah,
Basically,
that's
right?
right.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's talk about what we were supposed to watch this week.
I'm sorry.
The Gravities.
I know. I'm sorry. I fucking. It was
So
like. It was like. It was Sunday, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll watch it, and then
yeah,
I just didn't get around to it. Like I said, I started watching it, but I
right.
turned it off like 15 minutes in because I'm like, this is like.
Yeah, it's you know what? It's a slow movie
Right.
for sure, but I get why it is.
Okay.
Like I get it, right? Like cuz she's lost in space
Right.
by herself.
Yeah.
You were supposed to feel that, right?
Right,
Like it's she's being whipped around
Yeah.
and there is nothing around and you just all you get is somebody talking to you.
Right. Yeah, I'll have to give it another. I'll have to give it another shot. Like I said, it was just. I don't know if it was that I just wasn't in the mood for it, or
Probably. Like you need to it's a definite you need to be awake for
right,
one.
right. And that was the other thing because I think I did start it real late.
Yeah. But it is a very interesting watch. They
Yeah.
do I think they did a really good job of what this movie is. Just because like you do get lost with her.
Right.
You know, like you
Well, I mean,
kinda-
yeah, like when she was like flipping
yeah.
at the, and she's like, and Clooney's like, you got to tell me where you are. I can't see you. And she's like flipping,
Yeah.
and it's like there's nothing to slow you down. You just flip forever.
Yeah. It's
So-
pretty freaking intense. There
Yeah.
there are a couple scenes that are pretty intense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would for sure suggest watch
Okay.
this of it. Absolutely.
I will watch it on your recommendation.
But definitely be in the mood for it.
But I'm not gonna lie, I'm like super excited, and I can guarantee you that there's no way I'm missing the next bunch of movies that we're gonna watch.
Yes. So as we mentioned earlier, we are going to be going to opening day to see the Star Wars Force Awakens.
Do you know how many days away that is?
I don't. How many days away is it?
Okay, so should I count from when we're going to see it, or should I count to the actual release day?
Well, the actual release date. Let's
So we're
go release date.
keep it because that's what I've been going with the whole time. So
Right.
we're 51 days away.
We're 51 days away, so it means we're going to see it in 50 days.
50 days.
That's amazing.
That's spectacular.
That is fantastic.
50 more sleeps.
Yes. Not even.
No, exactly 50 more sleeps. Because that's 50 days. When you're a kid, you say 50 sleeps because that's how
What?
many times. Yeah.
That how it works?
Yes.
Oh,
Were you
man.
never a kid, Tyler?
Ever. This is just me the whole
You,
time.
you just came out an adult?
I regenerated.
Oh.
Nerd joke.
Did you use that face to remind you of something?
I did.
Oh. Yeah, what did you use that face to remind you?
Ah.
Ah.
I don't
I
know.
actually watched an episode of Doctor Who.
You did. How did you enjoy Doctor Who with
Actually,
Maisie Williams?
you know what? It's funny. This Doctor Who I would watch. This iteration I would be all in.
He's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the newest one that was on Saturday yet.
Right. That was the
two-parter with Maisie
that was
Williams.
the second Maisie Williams.
Yeah.
I saw some of that one.
Now, rumor has it
Mm-hmm.
she's coming back,
Ooh. Nice.
and this year.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens there.
Yeah.
That was that first part of that episode was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And the entire season has been like that.
Yeah. I think I might give this a shot. We'll see how it goes.
If it like give this season a shot.
Right.
The last season was not this.
Right.
It was different. It was still good, but it was not this season. This is my favorite season so far by far.
Right. That's awesome.
Because so far everything has been a two-parter,
Mm-hmm.
and the first part and the second part have been equally as good.
That's good.
Like you don't have the letdown of the first episode and then like your big, or the other way around. You don't have your big story in the first episode and being let down in that second episode. So yeah, it's awesome. Anywho, back to Star Wars.
Yes, sorry.
So we're 50 days away from going to see it. So we thought that's about 6 weeks.
It is.
Right? That's 6 weeks away. We've got 6 more episodes.
Six weeks.
Right?
And there
6
happens to be
that we have to do before we go see Star Wars.
Right.
And somehow on day 50, it'll be episode 7 of Star Wars. So that means there are 6 other episodes of Star Wars.
Yes.
So why don't we just watch one a week?
One a week, and we're gonna break it down.
We're gonna break it down. So
These first 3 are gonna be tough to get.
They're gonna be really tough.
But to be honest, I don't think I've watched them in. I definitely one I've watched recently. I think one I watched like probably within the last year.
Yeah.
But 2, I haven't seen the theatrical version of 2 probably since it came out. I've watched a couple fan edits of it.
Sure.
But the actual like full theatrical one, I haven't watched probably since it came out.
Yeah,
it's so bad.
So, the next 3 weeks are going to be tough.
Yeah, but then the 3 weeks following are
3 weeks after are going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Especially that 6th week. Oh. It's going to be flippin' fantastic.
Right.
Because we're going to get both in 1 week. Yeah. We're going to get episode 6 and 7 in 1 week. So, feel free to watch with us.
Watch along, yes, please. Yes, Send in your, stuff you notice, stuff you didn't notice before.
Yeah. If you're watching them for the first time.
Yeah, and especially if you're watching them for the first time. I'm always curious, like, to think what people think of these movies when they see them for the first time. Because it's like, I don't remember my first time. Like, obviously 1, 2, 3, I remember my first time watching those ones, but the classic ones, I don't remember seeing them for the first time. I was just too young.
Right.
So like,
it would be an interesting perspective to see what somebody would think of the movies starting with episode 1.
Right. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you can. I really don't, because like for me, if someone said to me, "Oh, I've never watched Star Wars before," I would say watch 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I get that, but I want to know if somebody's first Star Wars movie was episode 1, and then they went 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Because I don't know how well it would play without because it just wouldn't play well.
I don't know.
Because like the revelation of spoilers.
Whoa.
The revelation of Darth Vader being Luke Skywalker's father is a big deal.
Right.
And for that to be like, for you to already know that going in, like, I mean, yes, you probably already know that because it's such a cultural thing.
Yeah. So it's a big deal.
But like, if you don't understand the magnitude of it, right? That's a big deal.
That is a deal.
You're fighting this guy. This guy killed my dad, and then he's like, "Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan lied to you, man. I'm your dad." And then it's just like, yeah. So like, because if you watch 3, the end of 3, she names the fucking babies.
Yeah.
And then sends them off, so you know that that's Luke, and you know he's Luke Skywalker, and you know that Anakin Skywalker is his dad, and you know that he gets his fucking shit cut off and burned, and now he's Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Like, that's all gone.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this. So, so watch it with us. And,
yes, please do.
Yeah. Give us your comments, what your thoughts are, and we will go into quite epic.
It's gonna be Star Wars frenzy here for the next 6 weeks for sure.
Yeah. We will still do our other stuff.
Yep.
But for the most part, it's going to be Star Wars.
Yeah. And if you don't like Star Wars,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I feel bad for you.
Yeah. Sorry, brah. Sorry, not sorry. That's what I'm gonna say.
Sorry, not sorry?
Sorry, not sorry.
Nice. All right. Well, on that note, let's end this week. And thank you for listening. And we will catch you next time.
Peace.